See, at this point, I really want. I'm really thinking about drinking Piper's blood. So he's the first person I've ever given medicine to.
I'm cautious of these clowns. I promise if I see him creeping, raise the crown. Ghosts will never bow down. I'm gonna always stand tall over y'all like a statue. Ghost of 5'7", still your accolades. Don't.
Okay, y'all, what's going on? This is Ayo Ghost, and this is a little bit different on this video. What you're seeing now is not live. I recorded all of this already, unintentionally, I might add. So I just went and started playing the game to try and go through some previous maps I was at to try to get some things I might have missed, and I ran into a lot of characters and stuff that I didn't think I would run into. So I thought I should explain things because it's going to set up stuff for the live portion of the video. So here you can see me attacking 3 scows, and I'm about to see why when we meet this nice gentleman right here.
Are you alright, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business. I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen. Or whatever these.
Notice that word, the guards are proven. They're a big game in London right now, and you're gonna see that the name of that game pop up a lot.
My boy. I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang, so I decided to come and find him myself to get some answers.
Name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
He was a strange guy I met.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I mean, he's looking at, there's nothing there.
Good evening.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Occupation.
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. Know I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
So this is when I found this letter, and this is when I found out that Clay is actually married to Edwina, and Edwina is with forgot his name, the thug in the game. This letter here is from Piper, her sister. And she's saying that apparently Pepper's thinking about leaving the hospital and joining one of the street gangs.
Pepper,
so I asked her about it.
You want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
See, at this point, I really want. I'm really thinking about drinking Piper's blood.
Saving lives is not useful enough. Perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
She's definitely on one of my top tier lists.
Faith has never been stronger.
But she's also a nurse, and if I murder a nurse, I don't know what type of effect that's going to have on the environment. So everything is risky.
That was fast.
I'm afraid the trail of breadcrumbs leads beyond the hospital premises. I must leave for a time.
Is that so? Why?
Now it's time for you to be patient. It would seem that your blackmailer is part of a more complex machination whose root is in Whitechapel.
Machination? Do you suspect another immortal is involved?
I hadn't considered that eventuality.
Do be careful, my good doctor. When immortals are involved, the stakes tend to escalate quickly.
I'll return with case solved or carried on my shield.
Not finished yet, but there's also still have to go to Whitechapel.
Do you need assistance?
No.
So here I decided to give this man some medicine because I mean he feels trapped in his own body by his pain.
Yeah, smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
And I think he's like one of the only guys who just has an actual reason to not be
Don't think you can do much
happy.
about it.
So he's the first person I've ever given medicine to. Yep,
Goodbye
recovering.
for now, Mr. Elwood. I have met Lady Ashbury.
She's a fascinating woman, wouldn't you agree?
So this conversation with Dr. Sway is pretty much about
Quite the expert.
a lot of the lore of the vampires in this game.
My condition and how it came about.
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
About a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skald?
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Well, that's pretty much it. So, besides this little part right here, he's talking about Skulls, but now we're about to jump into the live portion and see what more trouble can we get ourselves into.
From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Heard a couple rumblings about some niggas plotting on me. That's so plain now, not lenders to think that'll stop me. Y'all boys are sophomore dropouts, you can't tell that spot is sloppy. Can't spot me in the dark, I spoil the cloaker, 30s oldie. Killing hoes and niggas alike. Running fright, Bella Lugosi,